What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. Today, I want to talk about a community that has the worst of both worlds. I'm talking about my mixed black community. You heard what I just said? My mixed black community. Those mixed people whose souls black, right? But they may not be presenting as black. Because I understand some people's minds are very simplistic and tribalistic. And because of how these groups of people in the past have been used to marginalize the main group of people, the root of those people, some people have animosity towards them. There are mixed people whose souls are black. They know they black. They African, no matter what the outside looks like. Their DNA is black. They honor and reveal and feel their ancestors. And as a Pan-African, I will never leave a black soul behind. I love all my black people, including my mixed black people. All of you. I will scrape the blackness at the bottom of the mayonnaise jar and take them home with me. Because I'm a real Pan-African. I love all black people. The stupid ones, the smart ones, the light ones, the dark ones. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your ethnicity is. I don't care what you is. You black, I love you. Even if you stupid-eyed and you dumb. I love you. Unless you're a traitor to your community, then you're the enemy. I still love you, but I'll put you down. And it's in love. You understand? Right? So I'm not one of those Pan-Africans that disregard my mixed brothers and sisters. As being a light-skinned guy, right? I get confused. I get miscategorized as a mixed. People think I'm Chinese because they don't know what an Igbo looks like. Okay? Because they don't know what African people look like. Because they only know that one Yoruba dude that work at Bank of America. All right, that's pitch black. They don't understand when we say African people are the most diverse group of people on the planet. They don't understand the implications behind that statement, that factual statement, right? So I give them grace if they're ignorant. They just don't know, all right? But because I know what it feels like to be miscategorized, I can empathize, if you understand what I mean, right? Even though if you look at my family, most of them are dark. It's just that I got a unique combination of my light-skinned ass daddy, who I look exactly like, and my light-skinned ass mama, who I look exactly like. But everybody say I look more like my daddy. But if you look at my daddy's brothers, they dark. And my grandparents are dark. And if you look at my mama, everybody else is dark. So I got two light-skinned ends of two sides of family. That's just how I came out. But my family's pitch black. They look like they came straight out of Yoruba land. All right? So I can understand the misidentification. All right? But imagine being mixed, right? And I know this to be true. You know the white side don't accept you. They never will. Because the sickness of whiteness is they think there's some purity in it. Somebody convinced them that their pale skin is pure. So anybody that deviates from that just a little bit, you ain't one of us. That's what they say. Even the Italians, because we know why they're dark. Even the Italians weren't considered white because they weren't even pure enough for what white was supposed to be. They only got included in the club when they decided to bow down. So you can imagine being a mixed child in a house full of white people who look at you as other, talk behind your back, never truly feeling the love. And here's the thing. Those mixed ones that got that black soul, they need community. They need the love of the black family for their bodies to satiate, for their nutrients. And they don't get it in those white families. Because white families, they don't have the same connection with each other as we do. You see, white people are not communal in their communities. They hate each other. They draw lines and kill each other. Have you ever seen a white community? They fight over picket fences. They'll shoot each other over grass. These people hate each other. They're individualist by nature. They've always been that way. So imagine a black soul having to be raised up in a community that don't even like each other. Male dominated, male racist dominated, who trains their children to be racist. But imagine you being the one mixed mulatto in the bunch. While they train the rest of your siblings to be racist to maintain white supremacy, you there being the black sheep of the family. And then imagine you trying to connect with your black side and them making fun of you because you light skinned. Them making fun of you because you got a white mama. them making fun of you because you got a black daddy. I mean, a white daddy or something like that. Imagine not fully being accepted in both worlds, even though you know we accept our mixed brothers and sisters. But we talk shit and we hurt their feelings and we don't care. Because that's how we are sometimes. We be like that. And we don't let up. We'll give them nicknames. We'll remind them every day that they're not all the way black. And we think it's funny because we don't empathize with the fact that they have to live between two worlds. One world, not respecting them, not honoring them, not accepting them, fighting against them, sabotaging them, disenfranchising them. And the other world making fun of them, thinking everything jokes and games, thinking they just being cute. That'll cause a complex. So some of these mixed people who got them black souls, they find a way to cope, but some don't. Some of the mixed people decide to be agents of white supremacy, like Yvette Carnell. People cope in different ways, right? But what I want to do is tell you mixed black. I call you mixed black because y'all trying to figure out who you are. You mixed black. That's what you call yourself. You feel like you black, even though you got a white you mixed black. And as a black man, I will never question another person's blackness because being black is more than just how much melanin you got. Being an African has more to do with your soul, your spirit, what's on the inside. I can feel your blackness. I know it when you come around me if you black or not. A blind person can tell somebody who's black or not. You understand? Because it's more than just your pigmentation. It's more than just how you present. And it ain't got nothing to do with your phenotype. Because I can take you to Europe and I can show you the blackest person with all the stereotypical white phenotypes all in one place. Because remember, white people get their shit from us. Everybody get their shit from us. As a matter of fact, white people are just round-eyed Asians. Outside of Africa, there was only one race, the Eurasian race. We Africans are the humans. We Africans are Earth's diversity. We are. Outside of Africa, there's Asians, round-eyed Asians, and slant-eyed Asians. All phenotypes given to them by different Africans. Always remember that. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to give my mixed Africans a little shine. All right? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
You see, I'm not even mad that some people think I'm white or whatever, or full white or whatever, but it's the people that, bro, I've had this account for over a year now, a year and some months, if not a year and a half, and I had my account before that for like 6 months or something like that, right? People gotta, it's the fact that people like really continuing to think that I'm really just capping for views. For one, I didn't blow up off talking about that, the fact that I'm mixed and shit like that. The only reason I did was because people came, I started talking about that was because people came in my comments talking about why you talk the way you talk, why you act the way you act, this, that, and the third and stuff like that. So I explained, and that just blew up, so I just kept doing it, responding to comments. But people got it, but I'm not even mad that you think this, or that some people think that I'm not, or that I look fully white, or whatever the case is, because I know what I am, but some people think.
Ooh, child, you thought you read me? No. White passing is literally an act. It's when a person decides they want to be white and be perceived as white. White presenting is what you mean? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Because you not about to one up on me. I've been living this for 40 some years, baby. Ooh, man, you know what you can do for me? Bum on you.
Trigger warning. I remember this one time when I was in high school. I was in ninth grade. It was the first day of theater arts class. Yes, I was a theater kid for a good 3 weeks. Then I found out I was too extra. Anyways, I digress. So in this first day of class, the teacher's like, okay, how about everyone go around the room, tell us your name, tell us your last name, and what you know about your last name. And she thought it'd be like a cute little anecdote. And she said she was surprised at how many fascinating stories or whatever that came from that question. So it finally got to me, and she asked me about my last name. I said, from what I understand, I think it's like English or something. She's like, well, do you know anymore? Like, how you call that? Slavery. Slavery, ma'am. She did not have the audacity to ask, are you black?
White passing is an action. Until I saw her video, I didn't realize that so many people didn't understand the difference. So I feel like I need to try to signal boost and amplify her message, because she's exactly right. A lot of y'all think white passing is how people look, and that is not it. White passing is an action that you do intentionally for societal capital and collateral. Basically, you pretend to be white, or you allow people to assume that you are white so that you gain the benefits that society gives to white people. White presenting is just a phenotypical descriptor that you are a different culture, but you look like a regular schmegular degular white person. But when you open your mouth, or you express your culture, it is very obvious that you are not a run-of-the-mill regular white person. The difference is palpable, and there's a connotation that comes with white passing that is negative. You don't have control over white presenting, but you do over passing.
Last time I checked, my mom's black. Let's go see. Hey, Mom, I didn't know you were white.
What does that mean?
Huh? She looks pretty white to me.
What does that mean?
Now, I did lose track of what I was going to say, because this sun right now, okay, it's hitting different. It's hitting different.
Here's part 2 of genetically black celebrities who could pass for white, starting with Halsey. He was born to an African-American father and an Italian and Hungarian mother, but appears phenotypically white. Tori Kelly's ethnicity surprised me and didn't surprise me at the same time, because this girl had to have gotten that soul from somewhere. Sophia Richie is another one. Lionel Richie is her biological father. But once again, we're looking at a phenotypical Caucasian. Pete Wentz is a shocker. It becomes a little more obvious when he wears his hair naturally curly. When Jason Kidd is completely bald, he also could pass for a Caucasian man. And then there's NBA player Isaiah Hartenstein, who has a black father as well. A few people mention Eartha Kitt's daughter, Kit Shapiro. Donna Summer's oldest daughter is another example. Carol Channing, an actress from the 40s and 50s, didn't even know she was black until her mother revealed her father's identity. This is jazz singer Ina Ray Hutton, who passed for white her entire career. This account of a black man who passed for white and went to medical school was particularly interesting, because I don't think he really passes for white at all. When his ethnicity was revealed, he was fired from his position. I just find genetics, phenotypes, and Punnett squares very fascinating, and how people can come out looking a completely different race than their parent.
So I want to address this comment right here. I actually had a few weird comments saying that I'm white, I don't look black, I'm mixed, whatever. So I am black, I'm from America, I've always identified as black, okay? I've got the black experience, okay? And as you should all know, that black comes in all different shades from light to dark. So that to me is such an ignorant comment. First of all, you don't know my ethnicity. My ethnicity is something different, okay? But again, you can't assume anything nowadays. And do you see my skin? I don't want to look like a white woman. My melanin is popping, okay? This is beautiful, black, exotic, okay? So I hope this clears up any confusion about my race and why I can't speak for the black experience, because I can.
But anyway, your mom is white.
My mother is not white.
Is your
Why
mom?
do people keep saying my mother is white?
She's West Indian, so.
She is a black woman from Grenada, which is a black island.
Don't be ridiculous.
I notice with mixed people in America, they either on the black side or the white side. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. What I mean by that, they're either culturally more black American or culturally more white American. It's rarely a middle. Like Patrick Mahomes, we black people don't claim him. They claim him as one of the best black quarterbacks ever. Yeah, culturally, he's more of a dude. Dak Prescott, we used to view him as both, but now he's more on the dude side, yeah. Especially seeing his views. You could tell if they're either culturally more to their black American side or culturally to their white American side by their mannerisms, the way they dress, like LaMelo Ball. he's more Black American. Even Lonzo Ball, Black American. Lotto, even though she prides herself being a mixed girl, from a music to a dialect, Black American. And Zendaya, she used to view her as more Black American, but due to, I ain't gonna lie, who you date to matters. Whoever you pick, yeah, that's what side we usually view you on. But the dialect and the mannerisms matter. And Zendaya, she's now more to her white side, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just something I noticed, and I noticed in real life too.
Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's going to cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out. Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.